I know my previous Payday 2 video, I did say 4 months. That's when the last time I played Payday 2, which is supposed to be 4 weeks, but I didn't check the video I had ago, so it was actually 2 weeks ago, prior at that time. So for any confusion, I do apologize for that. But I kind of count the usually the where October 1st is on the calendar. I always count it as the first week, then third, fourth, and fifth. That's how I did best way to describe it. But anyway, what I want to cover up this time, which I didn't really do, but now ever since I got back doing Payday 2, is doing cover up every perk deck role that they offered. So for this type of perk, hold on, let me change the character. There we go, and I guess I could change it for specifically here. It would be I've used what? 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Is now just doing the crew chief, and I'll do some that are, well, viable on DevSense, but some are not, so I do play on Deathwish for some of the perk decks. And one of the perk decks I find to be can be helpful for DevSense is Crew Chief. Now, I know other players did try to use it, and well, and they tell me, do you see any benefit to it? I mean, other than an extra armor, extra health, in terms of this, the hot situation, I'll just cover up the perk deck as I go. So the first off, you get Brute Strength, which is you grant 8% of damage reduction for players in your group. And this bonus is double for you when you're under 50 health. So, I mean, it's probably should expect it because... So that's the 16%, so... when you get down on Death Sentence, or even Mayhem and above, you're definitely gonna get double the amount every single time. Marathon Man, you and your crew stamina is increased by 50%, increase your shout distance by 25%, and when you're within the medium range of an enemy, you receive 6% less damage from enemies. And of course, the crew perk do not stack. I'll go over what means the crew perk do not stack actually means. Wolfpack, your crew will gain 10% more health, you'll gain 20% more health. Tuxedo, Testudo? I don't know why I call it that. I think Tuxedo sounds better. You gain 10% more armor, and your crew gains additional 5% more armor. And Hostage Situation. You and your crew will gain 6% max health and 12% stamina for each hostage up to 4 times. You and a crew will gain 8% damage reduction for having 1 or more hostages. And do not stack. So, by the way I could describe this, you get a little bit more health and a little bit more reduction to more hostage you grab and secure. And you can also do it to dominated comps as well. It can't be jokers, it has to be dominated comps, but there's a limited factor with the comps you have on the map. And what I mean by crew perks do not stack, it means you can't stack the same perk deck. So you can't have 2 crew chiefs with this. It's better to have 1 player with it. And for example, if I'm an armor player, or even a anarchist player, which is all about the extra armor. the tuxedo actually stacks with the armor value you have. Plus, it does give me a little bit more health, so it's very nice. So the best way I describe the crew chief perk deck, it is basically mostly the default perk deck, but more importantly, it's a team player perk deck. So I figured Dallas is all about crew chief, and I also have the mask to represent the mask for him, so he takes a lot of beat him up because he's gonna go down a lot compared to the other players who used, you know, selfish but survivalist perk decks. So he typically take all the punishment. So I have the skills to help with the control situations and health. So I'm pretty standard, straightforward. And plus, it pairs well with Forced Friendship. With you and your crew gain a 0.5 damage absorption for each hostage, which stacks up to a maximum of 8. And also take your time to get a little health regen. Of course, just got a few armor skills. Try to also get some skills for the for being a team player, having more faster armor recovery for my crew, having a saw, having drill skills, having jack of all trades. Second win ace so I could get my team more speed. And of course my equipment is the doctor bag and the ammo bag. I picked the buzzer so I could dominate easily. Concussion grenade. I used the flamethrower or the saw. I use a normal flamethrower that has the total ammo boost, and of course I have my favorite sniper rifle I use because you don't really need much skill points to invest to with sniper rifles, which is probably one on the plus side. And I like the most of the gun because it's such a satisfying weapon. Of course I have it with long barrel, the bayonet, the total ammo boost, the LD combo, the iron sight, and, well, no stock. And I guess for my saw, it would be the team boost, the fast motor, and the durable blade. So that way I can have a lot bit more ammo to get by. Alright. And I guess for my crew management, if you're playing with the bots, it's basically the same thing. As for the third boost, it really is up to the player's choice. If you're more focused with health, armor, getting an extra throwable back by 35 kills, healer. But I went ahead and go for armor since, of course, you get more health than armor, so I figured I'd pick this. Plus I picked with a 2-piece suit. Since after all, I'm just basically a guy. Basically, I'm not really here to fight. I just go behind enemy lines or just behind the front lines and just try to buff my teammate as much as I can. Just like those blue zombies medic in the Chaos story for Black Ops 4 Zombies, where they just enhance the enemy's health and damage. Well, time to get myself a beat 'em up and grab a lot of hostage and see how well crew chief is.
Everyone, you know.
What a better way to grab a lot of hostages is by robbing a bank.
Okay, people, there's the bank. I don't know what's in there, but I know it's gonna be good.
Where the lineup is very busy.
Time to Stay on the bench. I'm ready to
And
go on the
yes,
dance.
for every character I play as with the proper perk deck they come with, I will play with each of them. So the next one being Muscle, that will be Chain, so I'll play as him next.
Alright.
So it makes things a little more interesting. Plus, it will give me also good time to hear more Crowd as Dragon as an AI, because normally I would never hear the other Crows as him. So this will be interesting.
I don't have to remind you. Every hostage is an asset. Here we go. We should be through in a couple of minutes.
Hands up.
People in check.
On the ground, people. Put 'em up.
Now the hard part.
Stay still. Stay down, everybody.
20 until police arrive.
Stay down. Stay low.
Good thinking. Force will slow them down.
Stay down. Don't move. Hands where I can see. Don't shoot. Get down on your knees. Handcuff yourself. Okay. I'll do it. Everybody stay down.
Get busy. Police are here.
This goes in a way. I always end up hitting her when I try to open this deposit box if she's in the way.
More cops on the way.
On the ground.
So of course,
And stay there.
with Force Friendship Ace, you see I have a little bit blue in my armor. So that way I have a little bit more of absorption. Now if you're wearing a two-piece suit, you probably have like a two-pick of it.
We got a police assault
So
coming
it does
any second.
affect on the armor you're wearing.
Stay where you are.
And of course, my purpose as a crew chief is just keep everyone down, keep tying them up. It's probably even more helpful if teammates are also helping you as well. So if you see someone shouting out down to the ground or drop your weapons or get down on the knees, also help your teammates with cuffing other cops and dominate them. And don't just shoot out right straight like, oh, you don't need a suit? Oh, let me just put a bullet to your brain. No, the reason that we have dominated cops a lot is help us not only get out of the police custody, but mainly just benefit of the crew chief. That gives you more absorption.
Closer. Eliminate.
Good luck, everybody.
Kill the medic. Hands up. Drop it. Right on. Get back up. Hands up. Put your cuffs on, bitch.
And remember, you do get cable ties by ammo pickup. So make sure you tie any
Drop your
civilians you can.
Get on your knees. Put your handcuffs on. You won't stop me. Stay down. This drill is fucking worthless.
I hear you up here.
Hands up, motherfucker.
Wait. I only want to kill him like this.
Fucking poker.
Okay, there he is. So
Move. Drop your hands. Handcuff yourself. They got a medic. Big guy coming. Gotcha. Bulldozer, eliminated.
It's open. Let's see what we got.
Fucking poker. Okay. Poker.
I get.
Oh shit, poker.
Okay, fine.
Coming in. Roof guys, roof.
Okay, I definitely deserve that. For all the time. Wait. Wait a minute. They don't have Inspire? I thought they...
Damn it. Gas. Damn it. Gas.
Wait.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
For more.
Wait.
Shield eliminated. Shield down.
Wait a... They didn't try to inspire me.
Taser eliminated.
Okay, that was a beautiful shot.
We're in the clear.
Alright, do I need to escape at least? Okay, no I don't.
I mean, nothing is perfect.
Yeah, I got down once by that cloaker.
Great work.
But they didn't, like, inspire me. They actually did a manual revive, like a player that doesn't have Inspire Ace. I want to see their crew load out. Let me see. What? They never even used it when I got down. What? Is it me, or they actually got smarter to use it? Like, they don't use it unless they only use it for emergencies, but that shouldn't happen. Damn. That is so weird.